What's going on, everyone? It's Pete from listenupkid.com, and I hope you guys are doing great. The question that I'm going to answer today is, how do you deal with pain? Now, the reason I talk about this is because pain could go two different ways, right? It could be the pain of an injury, and now you're restricted from doing something that you enjoy, or you are restricted from doing something that you have a goal towards, or is it pain emotionally? Maybe you had a breakup, maybe something didn't go your way, you didn't get into college, whatever the case may be, you got your first F. There's a pain, there's emotional pain attached to that. And I said the word just now, and that's the word that I'm going to talk about, is the attachment of, right? Personally, I feel that I've honed in the characteristic or personality to become resilient, and resilient is pretty much in layman's terms, or in easy terms, means to bounce back, right? Being able to bounce back from something or anything. And that's one thing I've definitely used as my mantra, or motto, right? Let's talk about physical pain. Physical pain, I've been through tons of it. You know, I've been through tons of physical pains, chest tear, appendix taken out, elbow tendonitis, knee pain, ankle pain, wrist and fingers arthritis. Look at these fingers. Look at these monstrous fingers. Not monstrous, but like wretched fingers. And then you look at Lola. Lola's the grandmother, right? Her hands are all blown up. So I do everything I can to eliminate that inflammation naturally. But I know down the line, somewhere down, it's going to happen. I already know I have it. Like, I have a nice history line of it. And then I have a hip replacement, which is a doozer, right? That's my second surgery on that one. And having your hip replaced makes you think a lot about pain. You know, it thinks about all the things that you dealt with versus feeling good versus feeling bad. I've dealt with that hip pain probably for 8 to 10 years and just kind of managed through it, but still did what I had to do while it was still painful. There's dogs in here, just, you know, there's 4 of them, and we have 3, just in case. It's with Seabass and Daisy and then Mo. But I had arthritis surrounding the hip capsule, impingement, everything was pretty much bone to bone. I have hip dysplasia, which hopefully you guys don't have either as you grow up. And things just didn't go the wrong way. No one really told me that, and I just kept grinding and away and just ignoring the pain and letting it happen. So ignorance is the number one key factor to why I was in tons more pain. But the biggest way out of this pain is the way you look at it. Now, as you get older and as you move along through life, the biggest healer is time. Time is going to give you everything you need. Now, it's your perspective of what it is you're doing is what's going to help you win or lose, or keep you exactly where you are in the same dreadful situation. Now, I could look at my hip surgery and then look at what I used to do. Okay, and I used to do a lot of things. I used to run miles a day, run the stairs. Not only that, then I'd lift weights. And then after lifting weights, I'd go to wrestling practice. And then after wrestling practice, I'd go to another wrestling practice and coach. And then I'd go to sleep. And then I'd wake up and I'd do cardio. And then I'd go to work. And then I'd come back and I'd lift weights. And then after that, I'd go to practice. And I did 70 sessions a day. Right, because my OCD head had these things accomplished every day, or else I couldn't really move on to the next thing. And what I've learned is that if I think the way of the things that I used to do, it's just going to keep me depressed, and it's going to keep me thinking about the things that I used to do. Right, I used to do this and I used to do that, and now I'm going to get upset because now I can't, or I'm limited to do so. And that's what you have to think about with pain. Right, with pain, it's your perspective of how you look at it. Am I going to look at my pain that I have presently, right in the moment, right now, the pain that I have? Am I going to think about the things that I am not going to be able to do? Or am I going to think about the things that I can do to become better? Okay, and that's what I find myself really good at. I'm really good at understanding the situation and looking at myself now. Not going to say that I don't think about it and I get a little upset once in a while when I see a bunch of kids wrestling on the ground and they're practicing and doing great things, or doing jujitsu and rolling, and I'm just sitting on the sideline watching. But the one thing I'm really passionate about is movement and exercise. So no matter the movement and exercise, I really enjoy that. right? That's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about exercise. I'm passionate about movement. I'm passionate about being better. So if I sit there all day long and think about all the things that I could have been, all the things that I could be doing, rather than doing something that I could do now to become better, of course I'm going to be mad. Of course I'm going to be depressed. Of course I'm going to be crappy. You know, because I'm thinking about things that I have no control over anymore. I have zero control over the things that happened before. If whatever I said 4 minutes ago, I have no control over me of what I said 4 minutes ago. The only thing I can think about is right now at the 5 minute and 32 mark, what am I going to do to make this great, and what am I going to do to make myself better? Let's deliver the message. If you're in pain, there's a lot of things you could do. Okay, there's a lot of things that you can work around. There's a lot of things that within the realm of maybe some help. Maybe if you don't know personally, Google it, find something, but move towards that position. Sure, it may not be a 4-day-a-week or 4-time-a-day workout. Sure, it might not be a wrestling practice where you're losing 7 pounds and slamming people, but at least I could move. I could go for a walk for half an hour. I could do push-ups and squats and inverted rows and pull-ups and burpees and run a little bit. I'm not running 3 miles. That's not going to happen, you know, because that's just going to be havoc on my hip. It ain't worth it. The juice just ain't worth the squeeze on that one for me. So, in relevance of pain, it's all how you look at it. Are you going to live in the past, or are you going to move towards the present? Know where you're at presently. What's your plan to move into the future? That's how you deal with pain. That's pain management to me. What are the things? Are you going to PT once a month, once a week, 3 times a week? Whatever situation you're at, it's not forever. It might be just for a little bit. And then you start to wean off and wean off and wean off until you become a better person and become more confident in your movement and stronger in every way. And then you can move into what you used to do most likely. And give it a shot. I'm not going to say you can't do it forever. You know, I'm going to still run 3 miles maybe one day. Give it a shot. I've come close to 3 miles. But don't think of it as the end. Because when you think of it as the end, then your mindset is closed. You're no longer a resilient person. And now you're just another person that's riding the same train with excuses. In relevance to heartbreak, I'm going to make that for another video. Because I'm sure that you are going to experience that. And I have multiple times. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in the next video. So, I'll see you later. Like I said, if I'm not here tomorrow, I want you to know that I love you guys with all my heart, all my soul, and everything I do for you guys. I sound like Bryan Adams, but it is true. I do everything in my life right now, presently, for you guys. So, love you with all my heart, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Like, subscribe, comment. I think that's how you end these YouTube videos. Bye.